Welcome to our channel. Have you ever wondered why some ideas, trends, or products spread like wildfire, while others fade into obscurity? Why do some social movements explode overnight, while others never take off? In today's video, we're diving into The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell, a book that uncovers the hidden science behind how small changes can lead to massive transformations. If you're ready to unlock the secrets behind viral success, make sure to subscribe and stay with us until the end. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. The Tipping Point. What is it? Imagine a snowflake landing on a mountainside. Alone, it's harmless. But then another snowflake falls, and another, until suddenly, the entire mountainside collapses into an avalanche. That moment, when a small push triggers an unstoppable change, is called the tipping point. Gladwell explains that trends don't grow linearly. They build up slowly, quietly, until suddenly they explode. This applies to everything: fashion, technology, social movements, even crime rates. Understanding this phenomenon can help you recognize the factors that cause explosive change, whether in business, marketing, or everyday life. Chapter 2. The 3 Key Players of Change. Every tipping point has key people who act as catalysts for spreading ideas. Gladwell categorizes them into 3 types: connectors, mavens, and salesmen. 1. The connectors. The people who bring the world together. Think of the most social person you know. Someone who seems to know everyone. Connectors have vast networks and bring together people from different social circles. They spread ideas effortlessly because they act as bridges between groups. Take Paul Revere, for example. On the night of his famous ride, he didn't just warn a few towns, he knew exactly who to tell. Because of his extensive connections, his message spread like wildfire, tipping the balance of history. 2. The mavens. The information specialists. Mavens are the ones who love gathering knowledge. They research, analyze, and most importantly, share what they know. If you've ever met someone who always has the best recommendations for where to eat, what to buy, or which book to read, you've met a maven. Mavens play a crucial role in tipping points because people trust their advice. They don't just spread information. They influence decisions. 3. The salesmen. The persuaders. These are the people who don't just tell you something, they make you believe it. Salesmen are charismatic, compelling, and can sell an idea, product, or belief effortlessly. Ever watched a TED Talk that left you inspired? That speaker was likely a natural salesman. Chapter 3. The Stickiness Factor. Why some ideas stay. Have you ever heard a song once and found yourself humming it all day? That's stickiness. Some messages, products, or ideas are simply more memorable than others. Gladwell uses the example of Sesame Street. Researchers discovered that children's TV wasn't just about entertainment, it had to be sticky. They tested different segments to see which ones captured children's attention the longest. By tweaking their approach, they created a show that educated millions while keeping kids glued to the screen. The lesson? If you want an idea to tip, make it stick. Simplify your message, repeat key points, and create an emotional connection that makes people remember. Chapter 4. The Power of Context. The hidden force behind social change. Imagine walking down a clean, well-lit street. Now, picture yourself on a street filled with graffiti, broken windows, and litter. Even if you're the same person in both scenarios, your behavior might change based on the environment. Gladwell introduces the broken windows theory, which suggests that small signs of disorder, like graffiti or litter, encourage bigger crimes. New York City tested this theory in the 1990s by cracking down on subway fare evasion and cleaning up graffiti. The result? Crime rates plummeted. The takeaway? Small environmental changes can have a massive impact on human behavior. If you want to tip a trend or change a habit, start by altering the environment. Chapter 5. The Law of the Few. How a small number of people make the biggest difference. Have you ever noticed that a few people seem to do most of the work in any group? That's the law of the few. The idea that a small number of highly influential people drive the majority of change. Gladwell uses the example of Hush Puppies, a nearly forgotten shoe brand that suddenly became a fashion sensation in the 1990s. What happened? A handful of trendsetters in New York started wearing them, and their influence spread until Hush Puppies tipped into mainstream popularity. The lesson? Focus on the right people. Instead of trying to convince everyone, find the connectors, mavens, and salesmen who will amplify your message. Chapter 6. How to create your own tipping point. By now, we've uncovered the forces that drive viral change. But how can you create your own tipping point? Gladwell outlines a simple strategy. 1. Find your connectors, mavens, and salesmen. Identify the key people who can spread your idea the fastest. 2. Make your idea stick. Refine your message so that it's simple, memorable, and emotionally compelling. 3. Shape the context. Adjust the environment so that it naturally encourages the behavior you want to spread. 4. Start small. Big change often starts with a handful of people before snowballing into a movement. Whether you're launching a business, starting a movement, or simply trying to change a habit, understanding these principles will give you the power to create lasting impact. Conclusion. Small changes, big results. The biggest takeaway from the tipping point is that change doesn't happen gradually. It happens suddenly when the right factors align. A tiny shift can trigger a revolution. So now we turn to you. What's one small change you can make today that could create a ripple effect in your life or work? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on success, psychology, and innovation. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.